If you are somebody who has been struggling with understanding YouTube analytics and how to use that information to grow your channel, then stick around because in this video, I'm going to unpack how you should use that information to better support your growth. Hello and welcome. If this is your first time joining, my name is Sophie and I am so glad that you are here. In this video, we're going to talk more about the information on YouTube analytics and what metrics actually matter so that you can continue to grow your channel in an effective way. If this is your first time joining, please be sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos every single week that we drop on SEO marketing and growth for your online business. The first thing to understand about YouTube analytics is why it actually matters. Now, when I think about YouTube, particularly for folks wanting to grow their channel and leverage it as a source of lead generation, there's really three things that I like to focus on. Number one is going to be the actual watch time and our watch hours every single month and looking for an upward trend. I'll show you exactly how to find these things in a few minutes here, but let's go ahead and go over the next two. The second thing that I'm looking for is the average number of monthly subscribers that the channel is gaining per month or per 90-day period. This helps me understand how the channel is growing and how it is continuing to get more folks wanting to subscribe and stay on board. The third metric that I like to focus on is understanding how people are finding my content and where they're finding me from. Is it from search? Is it from emails? That way I can better understand how my content is optimized for search itself. So let's go ahead and dive into the back end and I'll show you exactly how to find these metrics and how to better read them and understand them. So here we are on my actual YouTube channel, and what we need to do is get to a different place, not the actual front end, but the back end, which is called YouTube Studio. To get to YouTube Studio and the actual analytics, you're going to click on this little circle icon of your face, and you're going to go over to YouTube Studio. This is basically the back end of your YouTube channel where you can track and see all of the analytics information and data that pertains to your channel growth. So you're going to see the actual real-time data of my account. Now, what I'm looking for when I'm on here is I actually want to scroll down until I get to channel analytics down in the middle. I'm going to click on channel analytics. And from here, I'm going to see a general overview. Now, you will be defaulting to the 28-day period here. So this is a general overview. And we're looking at metrics for the last 28 days. I personally like to look at data not through the 28 days, but through a 90-day period. So I'll usually come up here and then I'll click over to a 90-day window because I want to see how my channel is doing, not just in the last 28 days, but over an extended period of time in comparison to a previous period. Some months aren't necessarily going to be as great, but I like to look at it in a longer frame so I can have a better, bigger picture and more data to pull from. So again, you don't have to look at it this way. It's just my personal preference. And the main things that we're talking about here are the actual watch time. So the watch hours, right? And then the number of subscribers. So those are going to be these two pieces of data that we're seeing right here on the front end. And this is a overview of your entire channel. So what I'm seeing and what I'm looking at is the number down below, which is telling me how the watch time, the watch hours, is growing in comparison to the previous 90-day period. And so I want to see exactly this, an upward trend, which is telling me that my channel is continuing to gain more traction because in the last 90 days, I've gained 20% more watch time hours than the previous 90 days. So that looks really good. I like to see that. The second thing that I'm looking at here is the number of subscribers. So how many new subscribers did the channel gain in the last 90 days in comparison? Now we're about the same here. So that's great. We're consistently growing with the channel, which is telling me that our content is consistently doing well. So these are the two first things that I'm looking at to see the overall health of my channel and how it's doing as a whole. In future videos, I'll talk more about different minute details as it pertains to different videos and topics. So feel free to subscribe and stay tuned for those videos. But for now, let's go ahead and dive into the other metric, which is understanding how people are actually finding your content. So the second thing that we're going to look at is understanding how people are actually finding our content and how they're coming to our channel. So we're going to go over to the second tab here for content. And when we click on content, you're going to see a new window that's detailing the overview of your entire channel and all of the different types of content that you can create, whether it's shorts, videos, or live streams, or even just if you click on see more, other forms that you might be creating. For some people, this is a really huge traffic source. And then videos and shorts are the other two. Now, videos and shorts, for me, my shorts are basically repurposed content of my videos. So I use that interchangeably. I'm not going to get into that today, but stick around and I'll make another video about shorts versus videos and if it's worth it for you. But in this one, I want to talk more so about how people are finding my long form content, because that's really where I spend a lot of my time and energy. So to see that, I'm going to click on videos here. And I want to see, for my long form videos, how are people finding my content? And to do that, I'm going to scroll all the way down until I get to how viewers find your videos. So again, we're still in a 90-day window, which is great. This is when I want more data to feed off of. And as I can see here, the majority of people are actually finding my videos through external sources. So this is great. And what I want to understand is what external sources specifically is driving traffic to my channel. To understand that, all I have to do is click on this nice little external tab, and it tells me exactly where people are coming from. And what I love about this is that the majority, 52% of all of the people who have come to my channel in the last 90-day window for the external has been through Google search. So Google search is a big source of traffic for me, which is beautiful because it means that my content is actually optimized for search. And so this is really something I love to see. It means people are finding my content, they're searching for it, they're seeing it. The next thing I'm looking at is YouTube search. I want to see what portion of people are finding me on YouTube search. And about 10% right now of my total channel traffic is coming from YouTube search. 52% is coming through external search, with the majority of that being Google. Love that. With YouTube search, what I can see here is the actual keywords that people are typing into YouTube search that is then referring people to my content. So here I can see VidIO, different forms of that. Now, it makes sense. This has been one of our most popular videos to date, interestingly enough. And then also we can see suggested videos. Makes sense here. A good portion, about 16%, is coming from other people's content that then points back to my video. And so again, a lot of the videos here in the last 90 days when we created this is going back to my VidIO video. This is, again, just a really good, easy way for you to see how your channel is doing overall and if what you're doing is working. The reason why I like to focus on these 3 metrics is just a general overview, is it helps me understand, is my channel consistently growing? Am I getting more watch hours? Is my content actually hitting? And are people able to find it? Is it searchable? And based on what I'm seeing here, the answer to all of that is yes, we love that. Now, if for whatever reason you're seeing something like a downward trend, a plateau, there's no real growth, there's no real watch time, you're not really sure where people are finding you from, or it's from a social media post, things like that, that's going to be insight and information to help you better understand what you need to be doing differently on your channel and with your content to have it rank and perform better. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button down below. It does make a big difference. And as always, be sure to subscribe. We'll be dropping additional videos and pieces of content here to help you better understand your YouTube channel, your analytics, and of course, strategies on how to grow in a simple way that is data driven. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have questions, feel free to comment down below and we'll be sure to get back to you. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Bye, y'all.